Football fans, the news coming out today is absolutely chaotic. Transfers heating up, injury crises exploding, and unexpected twists shaking the biggest clubs in Europe. Stay locked in because number 2 will shock you. Nobody saw this one coming. 11. Transfer Stories, 2025. Full breakdown. Mohammed Salah, Saudi pressure mounts, Liverpool talks today. The saga surrounding Mohammed Salah has reached a crucial point. Saudi Pro League officials are preparing what insiders describe as a massive, era-defining offer to lure the Liverpool superstar. They want Salah as the face of their 2025 expansion project. Arne Slot's urgent meeting with Salah scheduled for today is expected to determine 2 things: whether Salah will be available for Liverpool's next match, whether he intends to stay beyond January. Liverpool are internally divided. Some want to cash in before his contract winds down, while others believe selling him mid-season would destroy their title hopes. This is now the biggest transfer watch of the Premier League. B. Mark Guéhi. Bayern Munich to move first in a European bidding war. Bayern Munich are preparing direct contact with Crystal Palace for Mark Guéhi, making them the first major club ready to submit a formal approach. Guéhi is admired across Europe. Real Madrid view him as long-term Cavallo Alaba insurance. Barcelona see him as the perfect modern defender. Liverpool rate him highly as a Virgil van Dijk successor. Crystal Palace want over £67m. And they know a January bidding war is likely. Guéhi is quietly open to leaving, but only for a Champions League club. Bayern are pushing hardest. C. Antoine Semenyo. Manchester City monitoring £65 million clause. Manchester City are closely watching Antoine Semenyo, whose £65 million release clause begins in January. Semenyo has caught Guardiola's eye because of relentless pressing, ball-carrying strength, versatility across the front line, high work rate that fits City's system. City have been scouting him for months. Bournemouth want him to stay but know they cannot block a release clause. If City trigger it, this could become one of the most surprising moves of the 2025 window. D. Joshua Zirkzee rejects Roma, wants Manchester United battle. Roma want Joshua Zirkzee as their number 9 solution, but the Dutch striker has rejected any move and insists he will stay at Manchester United to fight for his place. United coaches believe Zirkzee has world-class potential, but he needs more consistency. He sees his future at Old Trafford and doesn't want another early career move. This loyalty has impressed United staff, and he may receive more minutes as a reward. E. Alisson. Aston Villa closing in on £8 million Brazilian wonder kid. Aston Villa are at the final stage of securing Gremio's teenage star Alisson for around £8 million. Villa's recruitment team sees Alisson as a long-term project. Rapid winger, sharp dribbler, strong ball control, high ceiling potential. Unai Emery has approved the signing personally after reviewing scouting footage. The deal is expected to be completed within days. F. Sergio Ramos. Manchester United not interested. Rumours linking Sergio Ramos to Manchester United have been circulating, but the club has shut them down completely. United are not pursuing the veteran defender, even on a free transfer. The club wants to invest in younger, long-term profiles, not short-term patches. This closes the chapter on one of the oddest transfer rumours of the week. 10. RB Leipzig vs Union Berlin. Bundesliga showdown tonight. A key Bundesliga fixture kicks off tonight at 7:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, with RB Leipzig hosting Union Berlin. Leipzig are desperate for consistency after a dip in form, while Union arrive with renewed confidence and a solid defensive base. Both coaches promise an aggressive tactical approach, expect a high pressing battle and fast counters. 9. Dortmund hit with multiple injuries. Borussia Dortmund continue facing major setbacks as Valdemar Anton and Aaron and Semenyo are ruled out with thigh injuries. Marcel Sabitzer is a game day decision, adding more uncertainty to a squad already wrestling with inconsistency. Dortmund's depth will be heavily tested in their next league match. 8. Serie A prepares for a busy January window. Serie A has limited headlines today, but not for long. AC Milan are reportedly eyeing Chelsea defender Axel Disasi, who has lost his starting spot in London. The Rossoneri want to reinforce their backline ahead of a tough second half of the season, and Desai fits perfectly into their physical, tactical style. S7. La Liga. Gonzalo Garcia loan decision. Real Madrid's rising talent. Gonzalo Garcia is wanted by 4 Premier League clubs and Bundesliga sides, Stuttgart and Eintracht Frankfurt. However, Madrid are reluctant to let him leave, believing he could be an important rotation weapon in 2025. Real Madrid sees him as a valuable attacking wildcard. S6. Chicharito released by Chivas. Chivas have confirmed that Javier Chicharito Hernandez will not remain under contract for the next tournament. The Mexican icon is now considering MLS offers and potential retirement. His decision is expected soon, and many fans believe this might be his final professional year. F5. Tottenham's injury nightmare continues. Spurs' injury list remains worrying. James Maddison, torn ACL. Mickey van de Ven, Christian Romero are all unavailable, leaving Thomas Frank with major defensive and midfield gaps. Tottenham's squad depth is being stretched more than ever. 4. Liverpool without key stars. Liverpool are forced to cope without 3 important players. Cody Gakpo, muscle. Wataru Endo, ankle. Arne Slot will likely reshuffle his defensive and midfield structure, with youth players possibly stepping in during the weekend fixtures. F3. Chelsea's mixed injury report. Chelsea received some relief with Wesley Fofana returning from an eye injury, but the list of absentees remains heavy. Levi Colwill, cruciate ligament tear. Romeo Lavia, muscle strain. Dario Esugo, fitness. Meanwhile, Moses Caicedo and Mykhailo Mudryk are suspended, making squad selection extremely tight to Enzo Maresca. 2. Arsenal's shocking defensive meltdown. This will shock you. Arsenal are experiencing one of the worst defensive crises in the Premier League this season. William Saliba, ankle. Gabriel, thigh. Jurrien Timber, knock. All out. Declan Rice is doubtful due to illness. Leandro Trossard is carrying a knock, and Gabriel Jesus is still recovering slowly from his ACL injury. This means Arsenal could enter the weekend with no senior centre-backs fully fit, forcing emergency lineups and possible youth promotions. This crisis could completely derail their title campaign if reinforcements don't arrive in January. You love football transfer drama, breaking news, and injury updates. Make sure you don't miss your daily dose of football updates. Subscribe, follow, and turn on notifications. Come back every single day for fresh transfer stories. Your next big update drops in 24 hours. Don't miss it. Stay tuned, because the next story might change everything.